You will get notification of your patient scan via WhatsApp or text message on your mobile number. You can log in onto Nandico PACS in two ways. First, either by directly clicking on the link shared via notification. Second, you can directly visit www.app.nandico.in on any device, including mobile, iPad or desktop. On our site, you get access to your personal Nandico dashboard, where you can manage all your patients, even on follow-up. Let us discuss in detail. Visit www.app.nandico.in. You will see a login page on your screen. Enter your mobile number and request for OTP. Enter OTP in the password section and submit it. You will see your personal Nandico dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see a complete patient list with images of scans saved on the cloud server. You can search individual patients using various search columns available, like name, date, ID. You can compare the previous scan of the patient on follow-up. For example, we are searching patient Uttam Kumar, and you can see 2 scans are available for the patient. You can compare them and see the prognosis. Hope it will help you take the further decision for treatment. Now, we will discuss various functions of the Nandico viewer. Let us take the example of a patient. Nandico enables you access to original data which CT or MRI machine takes during scanning. Radiologists use this original data to report scans. We will try to elaborate them here. Stack option. Once you click stack option, it will get up highlighted. You can use it to scroll images of scan on your screen. Zoom option. You can use this option to zoom in or zoom out according to your need for better analysis. Level option. This is a very important option because, for many sequences, images that are made available by machines are either too bright or too dark. Radiologists adjust the brightness and level of images to make them readable. You can use this option to adjust the brightness of images as per your need. Ellipse option. This option is generally used on CT scans to measure HU value. You can see the HU value in the blank part is coming around 17. Ellipse option is of no means while reading MRI images. Draw option. Using this option you can take various measurements. For example, if you want to take canal diameter, you can select the length option and can use it to measure canal diameter. Layout. Using this option you can select the desired layout. For example, for reporting MRI spine, a layout of 2 is used. After selecting the desired layout, you can correlate images in various sections. View image. This option is used to create sagittal and coronal sections from a particular series. This option is useful while reporting CT scans and has no use for reporting MRI scans. MPR. By clicking this function for a particular series, respective coronal and sagittal sections will be formed. This function is of no use while reporting MRI. Download zip. By clicking this option, you can download the zip file of the complete scan of the patient. You can save the file on your desktop or any personal storage for future reference. Now, coming on to the option on the left of the screen. You can see small arrows on top and bottom of the left side of the screen. On the left side of the screen, you will be able to see various series of images taken during patient scans. Every company like Siemens, Philips, GE, gave system-generated names for particular series taken during scan. We will try to understand it. You can see 5/15, which denotes that this is the 5th number series and contains 15 images. Under 5/15, you can see it is written T2 SAG, means it is T2 sagittal sequence. Under 6/15, you can see T2 SAG is written. It means it is a T2 sagittal sequence. By clicking the bottom arrow, you will view remaining all series of images in scan. Now we will see how various series are viewed. For example, we are taking the T2 sagittal sequence of the lumbar spine in the first layout and the T2 axial sequence of the lumbar spine in the second layout. Here we can see there is a compression fracture of the L3 vertebral body. We can take various measurements, like residual canal diameter. Let us take another example. Here we can see MRI brain scan of a patient. We need to get adapted regarding how radiologists view and adjust images while reporting. On the left of the screen, let us take 5/42 series, under which machine-generated code name is written. Resolve. Diff. Scan. Here it means it is a diffusion sequence. By selecting it, on long scrolling, we can see few initial images are visible, which are of no use. These are raw data taken by a machine while scanning. But in the latter part of the scroll, diffusion images are visible. Here, on selecting 6/21, you will see ADC images. On the left side of the screen, in this case on selecting 8/20 series, T2, trim, is written. On selecting it, you can see these are flare images. Select series 12/44, below which SWI is written, which means it is susceptibility weighted images. You can see that the images are too bright. These are machine crude data. You need to adjust brightness using the level option. Now let us take the example of CT scan case 1/1 series. It is caught image, on which planning of scan is done by technician. 2/30 series, on clicking it you can view scan images. You can use various options available, like stack, zoom, level, etc. While viewing CT scan images, by using the level option, you can select images in the various window like soft tissue, lung, liver, bone, brain, or brain infarct. You can select various levels to evaluate cases as required. Let's try it. After clicking the level option, we are selecting the bone option. Images will get converted to bone window. You can adjust further brightness as per your need and evaluate the bones of the skull. On selecting brain level, you can evaluate scan on brain window. Soft tissue level can be used to evaluate abdomen, mediastinum, or soft tissue. Lung level can be used to evaluate lungs on CT scan thorax. Brain level, to evaluate CT scan brain. We can also adjust the brightness of the scan as per our need by using the level option. Ellipse option. It is an important function to evaluate HU value on CT images. You can see by selecting ellipse and taking HU value on skull bone, we are getting a mean HU value of 1233, which is normal range HU for bones. For brain parenchyma, HU value of 26 is seen in this case, which is normal. For the ventricle, the HU value is 2.83, which is normal for any fluid. In this way, we can measure the HU value of various lesions while evaluating a CT scan. Nandico team thanks you for patience and giving your valuable time.